How are you?
Good. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It sounds like such a silly question. How are you? Yeah.
Trying to get off.
Yeah, I can't imagine you doing very well, actually. And, I don't really know what to say. I'm so sorry. I am so fucking sorry.
Don't fight the battle.
I know.
That was very interesting what you sent me.
Thank you.
It was like a shocker to me. I suspected it all along.
Yeah.
And like nobody wants to hear me. Nobody wants to listen to me.
Well, this is the thing, and this is why I'm so grateful to have connected with you. So I'm just going to go a little back, and I'm just going to explain how I met Carolyn. So I came forward in 2016, and I was represented by David Boyes, Sigrid McCauley, Brad Edwards. These are all names that you'll probably remember from Carolyn's time. These attorneys, along with their PR agents, Virginia Giuffre's PR agents, Dawn Schneider, Deanie, I don't even know what to say. I almost lost my life because of them. The psychological warfare, the financial warfare, which is why I'm really interested to know firsthand. Carolyn came into my life quite randomly after the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. Now, she's one of the few victims. I know that Virginia Giuffre was a major recruiter, and she is she's an employee of David Boyes Schiller. And Boyes Schiller have done absolutely, when I say everything to silence me. I've lost my home, I've had to sell my car, I've miscarried. You name it. These guys have done it to me, and these are the people responsible for what happened to Carolyn.
And I get people telling me I better watch my back, okay? Why am I watching my back?
No, let me tell you.
You got the wrong person.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know.
Dorothy, they're the same people silencing me. I spoke to a girl named Rena. Now, she was sexually assaulted by Virginia Giuffre. Now, she's spoken to a lot of the other victims. I wasn't included, by the way, in the latest huge PR stint, which actually was, I'm not political. I live in the Netherlands. I plant my tulip bulbs. Live in the countryside. I am not interested in US politics, but I had a girl, I say victim lightly, okay, because, she messaged me and she's like, all the girls are getting together for Trump, getting all the Trump victims together. There was actually security preventing people like me from speaking to the media. Rena was prevented by security from speaking to the media. So when I say the people silencing you are very much the people silencing me. Now, Luchia it was absolutely 100% murder, and I don't care what anybody says, and Lucia's involved, and John's involved, and...
I know they are.
Yeah, and the attorney is involved that represented Carolyn. She found out that he represented Virginia Giuffre.
Right,
I
know.
Yeah, and what he also did was he put all her settlement money in a fund that she couldn't touch it. She was so desperate for money. She was like, Sarah, please help me. I can't feed my kids. I can't pay my electricity. And I'm like, and that was a time, Luchia was paying her, small amounts to give her information and to give her all her evidence. And at that stage, I couldn't help her because I was losing my home and selling my car. It's the same group of people. And, you know, I know that, so she had to beg her attorney every month for money just so she could just feed her children. I don't know if you know about this.
Know everything.
Did you know that he put her fund in a settlement? His settlement in a fund? No.
You saw the first settlement. Took him way back when.
Yeah, I think it was the Epstein estate. I think it was the Epstein estate. Like, he tied all her settlement into a fund, and she had to beg him each month for money. I know that the FBI, she told me everything, what Maureen Comey and the FBI did to her. Like, they completely abused her. I don't know if she mentioned anything to you.
I know all about it because I am trying to find those people, and you know what? They don't exist anymore.
What did she say to you? What did she say the FBI did?
They have photos that I want.
Which photos?
They have things that I want that belong to my daughter, and I want a public apology.
Like, what did she say the FBI did, though?
Oh, they intimidated her.
They intimidated her. That's what she said to you.
They bombed her. They gave her consequences. If you don't do this, this is going to happen. But they didn't like me because, you know what? I went to New York with my daughter. I was in the hotel with her kids. They prepped me. I was supposed to go on stand. But last minute, they wouldn't put me on stand. You know why? Because I'll speak the truth. I'll tell you.
Did the FBI, because I have done everything in my power to hold these people accountable. Like, literally, I'm even... Like, when I say I'm literally emailing, like, the president's attorney with evidence towards this. Now, Maureen Comey, like, did everything. Like, she never, ever took my statement or my evidence. And what's really upset me is that that stupid thing where all the victims, whoever they are, paid activists, I don't give a shit anymore. Let me tell you. I didn't realize Haley Robinson knew Carolyn. And I don't know if you saw that. Like, I don't know why, like, they've completely and utterly blocked out Carolyn. Do you know, was she going to come forward against Virginia before she died?
Yes. That's why Virginia killed herself. You know why? Because I picked up pieces. I know why Virginia killed herself, because I was going at her.
Were you?
I was gonna expose everything.
Like, what do you mean?
Because I spoke with Jay about this.
Jay is an absolute sweetheart. He is literally the only person that is.
I trust him fully, and he knows that I'm not a sit back person.
No, well, he introduced us. So he's actually coming here to the Netherlands. Yeah, so he'll be in my house, I think, Saturday. So he's coming here straight after.
Nice. I'm going to see him later today.
Yeah, he's coming straight after to my house.
Nice.
So, but with the FBI, because they've done this, the attorneys did this to me. Like, if you don't do this, this happens. Like, it's almost like bribery. Is that what the FBI did to Carolyn?
Yeah, the consequences, yes.
Like, and
Carolyn refused to go. She goes, if my mother can't go, and my kids can't, I'm not going.
And what did they say would happen if she didn't do it?
My daughter, point blank, she blew them off. She blew them freaking off until it got to wit's end, and they finally agreed, okay, your mother can come with the kids.
But, like, what did the FBI say? Like, if they said, oh, to Carolyn, if you didn't do this, like, what would happen?
It's just like, oh, you're letting people, your criminals get away, and you're agreeing with them, and you're saying it's all right, and we're going to publish that, and all kinds of garbage.
Yeah.
And I can tell them not to worry. Okay, but I'm going to tell you something. Because Dawn has been in with this from the very get-go.
Dawn?
John.
Oh, John, yeah. 100%. And I don't know what agreement or anything he had with Luchia, but that is really weird. Whatever was going on between...
His sister are getting royalties on my daughter's book that they had no business writing or finishing it.
Is this Lucia's book?
I'm sorry?
Is this Lucia's book?
Yeah, Lucia's book. Wait, hold on a minute, please. I'm on the phone. Good morning. I'm on the phone. A very important phone call. I'm going to be tied up for a minute, okay? Thank you. I'm sorry, my work is...
So, because it was actually like Carolyn and I were really close, and then it was because of Lucia that we broke apart, and Lucia was meeting Carolyn just before like her day, like when with the writing of the book in Florida, and this guy was following them. He offered Lucia money, and it was really like she was really frightened. Like this guy, like every time he's like they were in the hotel and stuff, he turned up. I don't know if she mentioned any of that to you.
I heard all about that.
You did? Okay. Oh my God.
Let me say something. Can I tell you something?
Because Lucia's denying everything. And what's even worse, like I published a book with HarperCollins. I was thrown under the bus. She then published a book with HarperCollins. She's completely and utterly discredited me, smeared me. She coaxed me into keeping Carolyn's death a secret from the media. Like,
I blasted it out. I didn't give a... Oh, you know why? How I got a phone call? I didn't get a phone call. I got a text.
From Lucia?
No, I got a text from John, her husband.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit. So I don't understand why...
He's already engaged. She's got my daughter's money. He made out with her money, and he's already engaged. He lost the kids again. He lost those kids again to drugs.
Shit.
His sister now has custody of the kids.
Are they okay?
Yeah, they look good.
Okay.
She's money hungry. Trust me. They had an alternative plan, because I'm going to tell you the truth. You really want the gospel truth?
Yeah.
Okay, so this was a thing. So I was at their house because I had to live there for 3.5 years to take care of her children because John was kicked out of the house as per DCF. I'm not a homewrecker. I think every mother belongs with their child.
Yeah,
me I own a house here, so I told DCF, no worries. I'll let my son live in my house, and I'll move down to Wellington and take care of my grandkids. The DCF work over to me and said, you would do that? I said, in a hot second, I would. Watch me. So I moved into my daughter's house. John had a no-contact order with the kids. Do you know John used to beat my daughter?
I know.
You don't even know half of the things that he's done to her. He went around telling his family what a drug addict and a junkie my daughter was. And my daughter was him. And and his sister that has those kids, let me tell you something. She hated my daughter.
I know she did. She spoke often about it, actually, and that's why this is so upsetting, because Lucia is definitely involved. I know that she took all of Carolyn's evidence, like all her journals and stuff. So John's in a shitload of trouble. I'm just saying, like, John might be engaged. He might be living off Carolyn's money.
He doesn't have any fun. He doesn't have any more.
Yeah, well, because he spent it all, hasn't he?
Yeah, and I've got messages. You don't even know how slick I am, but I can't go into that on the phone because of other reasons, but I'm a very slick person.
Yeah.
I'm not the person that you really want to mess with.
Yeah.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
And I'm going to find that way.
Well,
you don't even know 3/4 of the messages that I have acquired. You know why? Because my daughter's phone was in my name.
Can I ask you a question?
Yep. She was going to divorce her. That's why she got killed. Because then the heyday, the money payout would be nothing. Because you know who was in her will? Me, her 2 older kids.
I know, that guy's a really, really, really bad dude. But, like, I also want to know what happened to... Because Caroline should have been given a settlement from JP Morgan. And I think she passed prior.
Yeah, she got it. John got it. They got it.
John got it?
Yes, ma'am. They settled for a few million. Yes, ma'am. And I raised the big thing, so now all her kids' money is in trust. That nobody could touch it. Because John tried to cash in annuities that my daughter had. That if she should pass, each one of her kids were taken care of monthly. Do you know John went as far as trying to cash in those children's annuities? I have it all in writing, documented from him.
Yeah, well, I think he did it anyway, so, like... Okay, well, that's... I'm just gonna say it. Like, I'm not gonna beat around the bush.
I know John killed her, okay? My day's not done with him yet. Okay, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
The quiet people, I never got to see my daughter and say goodbye. Neither did her oldest son, because he was with me. Okay? It was the saddest thing for us. And anybody that knows me knows how close I am to my kids. I go above and beyond. I'm not with anybody because, you know why? I have baggage. I have my children. They're my baggage. And I have my grandbabies. They're my baggage.
You know what? I'm going to do everything to get this resolved as soon as possible.
And you know what? I know he did it and his sister did it. There was no way that lady made it from Port St. Lucie to John down in West Palm Beach in 12 minutes. It's not going to happen. Okay, for one. For two, the coroner's report has no liver temperature on it. Why? John was never investigated. The kids were never investigated. That room was never taped off.
So was there never any investigation at all?
No, there was none. And the detective told me, well, there was a lot of vodka bottles. I said, well, you think that's pretty funny? My daughter had no vodka in her system. She had no alcohol. I said, you like pretty funny too? And I know my daughter was clean. She supposedly had a shot of fentanyl. I said, but it never metabolized because she was dead, you asshole.
Yeah.
It never metabolized because she was dead. He gave my daughter a shot. And somebody, okay, my daughter was on methadone.
Yeah, but but I mean, like, that was really prescribed, and, like, she was really careful with her prescription and stuff. Like, she took it, like, timetabled from her prescription. So, I mean, I'm, like, because, like...
he couldn't get dosed in North Carolina. I have all the text. My daughter was so happy. She was living close to military people. She goes, oh, Mom, I can't dress in spandex anymore. I said, oh, laugh out loud. You have to send them to me. You know, we were joking around about it. So she was able to dose there. John was not. I told my daughter, establish residency as soon as possible. Go change your bank, change the electric, change everything immediately. My daughter listened to her mother. Okay, so the thing was this. I was in New York. I was going to New York. Okay, John and Carol left before me to go to Carolina. Because last minute we got told... John told her oldest son that he couldn't go.
Yeah.
You know, okay, so he wanted me away from my daughter.
Yeah.
He wanted us away from my daughter.
Like, isolating her.
Exactly. So he gets her to North Carolina. Okay, so now they're on their en route to North Carolina. I'm like, Carolyn, you, like, left me in the cold. I have no money to go anywhere. Like, what am I doing? Like, I've used all my money to pay your bills. Your husband was robbing your bank account. Do you know I was in hock for $80,000? Kill him. Because as fast as my daughter would pay a bill and put the money in the bank, John would take it out.
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
Okay, so now I paid her bills. I'm paying my bills and she would help with my son that just got out of prison. And I have another son in West Palm that I'm helping. Okay, and here I am, living on disability. Imagine that. My mother raised me right. I know how to rob Peter to pay Paul. Okay, so you take lines of credit, you take credit card, you can buy food, you can pay bills, you do what you gotta do, okay? And there's ways around it that, you know, you don't have to be late on your bills because you can finagle other stuff. So that's all I did. I did that for years.
Yeah. No.
I got left holding the bag. John took my daughter, and she was in North Carolina. I said, okay, Carolyn. She goes, Mom, I'll buy you a hotel. Well, John wouldn't let her talk to me. So, no, that didn't happen. I found another means, another way. So the plan was that we were going to, her son and I were driving. We were going to stop in Carolina to see her new house and then go on to New York.
Mm.
And then the plan was that Carol and I had made, okay, once I'm in New York and I sell Sean down, I said, I'm going to come back through and go to Florida.
Yeah.
I will pick you up and we'll go to Florida. She wanted a divorce.
Pardon?
She wanted a divorce.
She wanted a divorce.
So we were doing it on the cup, and I said to myself, I said, don't worry, I'll come back through, make it look like we have to take care of some stuff in Florida, yada yada yada.
So this whole thing was planned before she died.
Oh yeah. This was meditated. This was premeditated.
Okay, so she was in Florida, and literally there was a plan that you were coming to get Carolyn before she was murdered.
Yep.
Okay,
and then John couldn't get dosed. So Carolyn had her doses, so they came back here. My son Joseph had seen her. John would not let her disclose the hotel they were going to because they didn't have one at that moment. He said, "Mom, Carolyn looks great. I can't believe she dead." Now his sister told me that she believes Carolyn was dead 3 days before he even called.
Did they not have the coronary?
The coroner's report never indicated a time of death. Never anything about a living temperature.
What?
Ever. I have them all.
How can a coroner not do the body temperature? Like that, that's like the most important thing. Like, what's the temperature?
I have 5 different death certificates. Because John kept playing games changing the addresses. Because, let me tell you something. John packed his stuff and the kids' stuff to go to Carolina. Not my daughter's. I took my daughter. We went to the U-Haul. She put her stuff in the U-Haul. We packed it for her. She drove with her stuff. John left everything my daughter owned in Carolina and came back here. Telling my daughter, "Oh, we're going to go back. We're going to go back."
So what were they doing? What were they doing in the hotel that night?
Because John had to come back here because he couldn't get dosed in Carolina. And he was going through Carolyn's medicine.
So he was, like, probably having withdrawals then, wouldn't he?
Correct. And then...
they were in Florida, like, he couldn't get dosed.
No, in Florida he could get dosed, but he couldn't get dosed in Carolina when they moved to.
Oh, that's...
My daughter was accepted. I got it all in writing. And even everything, I got it all in writing.
So they were in Florida so he could get dosed?
Right. They came back here so he could get dosed.
Whoa. Okie dokie.
Okay. But meanwhile, he was overdosing my daughter on her methadone.
Right.
My daughter didn't take it, and then he gave her Xanax because he got prescriptions of Xanax. My daughter didn't.
Right. So, and he would have been withdrawing, because I know all about drugs. Kind of, I guess. So he was withdrawing, and do you know what happened that day that Carolyn died? Do you, and you don't know what day she died or anything?
No, I don't. I know, and I don't even know what her I'm in the medical field. I don't even know what her living temperature was.
Because I know she didn't take fentanyl. Like, she was very, I smoke weed. And she was very honest.
Listen to me. Okay, the fentanyl that they found in her system clearly indicates it did not metabolize.
So then what killed her then?
John tried to make it look like she overdosed. So
then what do you think killed her then?
What killed her?
Yeah.
John giving her Xanax and fucking methadone. Stopped her heart. Because everything on the coroner's report said everything was good. She was in perfect health. Wow. I got all papers.
Because what I also know...
refuses to talk to me. Refuses.
Yeah, well, he's a bad dude anyway, and he's probably going to jail, so, don't worry about it. You'll get your grandkids back. Seriously, after this is like, because I did everything humanly possible that I can and could to save Carolyn, get her safe, and it was like jumping from one frying pan into the cooker, really. And I know that like she was being followed. I know that she was coming forward against Virginia. I know that she was getting a divorce.
Okay, she didn't start going forward. Okay, let me tell you that whole story. This is a whole other thing. The photo. The one that's photoshopped.
Which photo?
If you really look closely, it's photoshopped.
The photo with Prince Andrew.
Yeah, and Virginia.
Well, I've literally been smeared. I, like, literally can't get a job. My whole life has been literally tanked by these people because, like, and it's not even about the pictures. It's their behavior and how they behaved with every other client other than one specific client. So, like...
I was going to go at Virginia because I know why Carolyn all of a sudden was going to change her story. Because John threatened her. Virginia was supposed to pay Carolyn money. Was supposed to pay John money.
But was this done through the attorneys?
No.
Did Virginia contact Carolyn directly?
I got in touch with John.
Pardon?
He got in touch with, I guess, John and Carolyn, and John took over everything for Carolyn. Like, John was more or less like her spokesperson.
Yeah, because she was vulnerable.
Carolyn wasn't allowed to talk anymore.
So, was John in direct contact with Virginia?
Yes. I would say so.
And so
I would bet my dollar on it. I would bet.
And was this?
My house on.
And was this during the Ghislaine Maxwell trial?
I'm not really sure, but I want to say it was after that.
Because there's something not right here. Like, there's something not right here. I know just before her death that she was going to come forward against Virginia. There's something...
She was going to come forward because of what Virginia did to her.
Because she didn't...
Okay, and also, in the very, very beginning of this whole thing, it was stated Virginia was supposed to start an organization down here for trafficked kids. And Virginia was going to help her fund it. Well, that never came through either. My daughter was dealt with a lot of promises.
Yeah, but that's what they do. That's the problem. I also was, firstly, I was under the assumption that I was going to be legally represented fairly, which I wasn't. I was just nothing more than a cheerleader for Virginia Giuffre. So, and like, I'm not a cheerleader. I'm an adult for a start. So, and I've got like my own case. And like the victims, when the victims come forward, the attorneys literally ask or say, if you don't support Virginia Giuffre, we won't represent you.
Well, she was kind of threatened, like, I think Scarola, I want to say.
Yeah.
I don't like Scarola, okay? Him and I had it out.
Yeah,
he told me he was a piece of shit.
He's crooked. He represented Virginia
crooked is not the word.
And Carolyn. So
that's not even ethical.
Well, I know it's like David Boies representing the Epstein victims, myself, and having dinner with the Clintons. It's like it just doesn't work. Like you can't do both.
Right.
You can't. You just can't. Like, I don't know. I don't understand how it's even got this far. Like, there's so many...
I'll be out in my car. I'm out in my car. I'm on the phone. Long distance. Yeah, so it's just like a whole...
Did she ever complain about her attorney?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah. But she got Scarola through Mike Janchek. Because Mike Janchek was working for Willits. And they were kind of small. So they felt they needed a bigger, more power.
Yeah.
So that's how they put up with Scarola.
And did he silence her?
Did whom silence you?
Like, did her attorney silence her, and like, did he mistreat her, basically?
Let me tell you something. Every time my daughter went to that office, she was fucked up. They were feeding her drugs.
At the FBI office?
No, before the office. But they were having her sign papers that she couldn't even hold her head up.
I know, she told me, like, they deliberately did it, the FBI deliberately timed it when she had just taken her methadone.
Yeah, they fucked with her.
And like, yeah, and she told me that they deliberately every time she had to sign anything or whatever, even though like they had her methadone timetable, like, so they knew, and she specifically
she
said
was under the influence, clearly under the influence, but John would push her. And that's why I know this. John's been getting paid by somebody.
Yeah, I know he was. The same people that's paying Luchia. The same people. And the same people that are silencing you, the same people that are silencing me, the same people that are covering up Carolyn's death. And, you know, I do wonder what is actually happening to the other victims that Virginia Giuffre recruited, because I don't know of any others. I know of one who's...
All right, so this was like a pyramid effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carolyn got involved with Virginia through her first son's father. He was friends with Tony.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was told they were going house clean, okay, because I cleaned houses. What did I know? They were in Palm Beach cleaning houses.
Yeah.
Never questioned it. But then it turned out that what would happen was, I guess the girls would kind of age out or something. And then Epstein would pay them $100 per girl they brought there. Yeah. Every time that girl went, they got $100.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So it was like a whole pyramid thing. And then this chick with Virginia. Like, why didn't that girl ever go to jail?
I don't know.
Like, who is she?
I don't know.
Who is she that she gets to walk around?
I don't know. I have absolutely no, because it's not just, I don't even give a shit if it happened or not, but like, just what the attorneys that have orchestrated this whole thing, just what they have done to me and even my own child, like what they're doing to me even now. Like, they even stole like $500,000 out of my compensation and gave it to Maria Farmer, like, to cover up sex abuse by Stan Pottinger. It's like, this isn't normal. This isn't normal shit. Like, this isn't, it is so fucking bad.
It's deep. It's very deep. It goes deep.
Like, I'm like, it's almost unreal. It's almost like unbelievable. It's almost like, I think my internet's broken. I'm sure, like, it almost can't be possible that, I don't know. Like, hopefully the new FBI will pull their finger out. I doubt it. I don't know. But it's absolutely horrific. And I know that Carolyn's death wasn't investigated. I did everything. I've gone to the media.
So have I. And you know what? And I'm over it. And you know what? I haven't shut up yet. You know, I might be off in the distance somewhere. That's because I'm reorganizing my army.
Well, I want to be part of your army. Please? That would be nice.
Absolutely. I'd like to strangle Luchia, because Luchia's a piece of shit.
She is a piece of shit. She is a piece of shit. And your voice is going to get heard, honestly, and you're going to get answers, because you know what, I'm a mom and I can't even believe what's happened, and you know, and your grandchildren, and yeah.
I just want the truth.
No, I know.
You know, I always tell my kids, you know what? Don't lie to me. I might not like the truth, but I can work with the truth. I can somehow finagle my life with the truth.
Yeah.
I can't with a lie.
No, I'm absolutely the same. You and I are on playing the same tune here because, you know, I just... Yeah, and don't worry about John, honestly. And, you know, any further litigation, of course, Carolyn will always be included. So even though John's pissed up the kids' money against the wall, I think with your testimony, just what we've said now.
Yeah, somebody will come and get my damn testimony and let me testify it.
So no one's come to you for No one.
Nope.
And have you contacted the police?
Listen, I endlessly contacted police. I could show you records upon records upon records and the shit they wrote me back.
Thank you. That's everything I want to hear, because I've done everything. I'm literally like, you have no idea. I'm writing to literally the President of the United States going, come on. I've phoned the FBI. I've gone to the Metropolitan Police in the UK.
They don't care.
Like, I know. And every day I'm like the same.
Because everybody got a piece of the pie. Everybody got a piece of the hush money.
I know. It's insane. It's insane.
But you know what? I didn't get any of the hush money. So you know what? I could be boisterous.
Well, me too.
I did pods around the world. You know that, right?
Pardon?
I did pods around the world.
Pods?
About my daughter. Yeah. Like, I was on talk shows. They'd call me up, get on a talk show, and they would translate it to their people. And they'd ask me questions, and I, you know, would answer them, and they'd translate them. Oh, yeah, I have minutes to everything. Yeah.
So what...
Oh, yeah.
So, for example, this conversation, I hope you don't mind, I've recorded it, just so, because this is evidence that I want to send, I want to send this conversation to...
Well, you know what? I want a piece of that evidence, because I am the evidence, okay? So
well, me too, I'm the evidence as well, that's why I'm like, please, can we be like... We're on the same team. We're on the same team. So I'm like, I'm just going to send this to the media because it's absolutely fucking bullshit. And Lucia's going to prison. John's going to prison. And I just want the president to take it seriously because it's such bullshit. And there's just money, hundreds of millions that have just gone missing, and we can't even get we can't even give our testimony to the police. It's like the actual police, the FBI are actually stonewalling. They're like, no, I actually phoned the FBI and I said, please, can I make a complaint? Because Stan Pottinger sexually assaulted me, and he came on to me. This is Brad Edwards' partner and David Boyes' best friend. And he he raped Maria Farmer, and he sexually assaulted Virginia. And that's just the girls we know of, okay? Because that's literally the only people I really speak to. But anyways, yeah, that's the other thing that they're silencing, by the way, just to let you know, is the fact that actually one of the...
I'll tell you what, I was getting ready to explode on Virginia. I was going to start a lawsuit against her to attack her money, just to be a bitch.
Well, you can join Rena and I, actually, because Rena's suing her estate. I've just said to the media, her family are getting, zero money, zero. And what I'm also going to do is, Rena is such a cool girl. This is the girl that was sexually assaulted, raped by Virginia. And that's the other reason why Virginia killed herself, is because Rena was taking her to trial. It was actually going to trial. So, like, Virginia was going to, like, lose everything. So, you can join, like, I'm also going to do a suit against Virginia's estate. So, like, you and I are, like, welcome. We're on same team, same army. The more the merrier, really. So, don't you worry, because I can tell you what, like, my mom has been through shit. Like, my mom, like, tried to commit suicide as well, like, kill herself because of this. And
you know why? Because people don't realize it's not just, they're not just the victim. The whole family becomes the victim.
No.
And John is not a victim. John didn't even live any of this. I lived the nightmares. I lived it all.
No, he just spent her money.
That's all he did.
And he doesn't give a shit about those kids, so we are going to make sure that those kids...
When she first met John, she had gotten a condo. John owed the drug dealer money. My daughter calls me up one day, I need $5,000. I'm selling my condo to the drug dealer. I said, why? Because they're going to come blow it up and they're going to beat John up.
Is this just before she was murdered?
No, this is going back years ago. The first settlement with Epstein.
Oh, well,
She met John in a fucking rehab, okay?
Yeah, well, he's a bad dude, and I can't, like, you know, it just makes me so angry that the police have stonewalled you.
And that's when I see Jared, I'm going to show him the latest reports on him. That he's a drug addict, and he's got problems, and yada, yada, yada. You know what, dude? So is anybody going to listen to me now that my daughter didn't kill herself? This is a man that has fucking drug problems that wanted to feed his fucking habit and steal from my daughter.
Okay, but I smoke weed, so I'm, like, technically do drugs too, but... You know, like, not that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel there's a difference. But, yeah, no, he's like...
Listen, I don't care what anybody does. Do it in moderation. Take care of your kids. Be normal.
Yeah. No, 100%. You see, but, like, I'm, like, really, like, transparent because it's, like, it's really shit. And it's just, like, I have to say, like, this whole thing has had such a prolific effect on my life, honestly.
I haven't worked since my daughter died. So you know where I'm at. I'm on Skid Row. And the only ashes that I was allowed to get, one of my sons had to go get them because John couldn't face me because he knew I was going to fuck him up.
Do you have Carolyn's ashes?
No, I only had some of them, and you know what I did with them?
What?
She loved my mother so much. My mother died. My mother died a year later. Same month, everything. So, I took my daughter's ashes. I talked to her older son. We made some necklaces, and I said, Sean, how would you feel if I put the ashes in with your great grandma? Karen loves grandma so much. At least she has a home. At least she's with somebody.
Whew.
So now it's like, I just want my fucking headstone. You know what it's like? Like, John doesn't care. Nobody cares. It's like,
I care. I promise you, I care. I care so much. I care so desperately much. And we're gonna get Carolyn the best fucking headstone ever. And she is fucking here, okay? So please don't give up hope. Please don't give up.
I'm not giving up. That's my problem. Is I don't give up.
No,
faith
don't give up
hope.
hope.
Nobody has so much faith.
And don't give up hope. And we're gonna get we're gonna get her beautiful headstone. Don't you worry about that.
I'm supposed to go up next week and go talk to the cemetery where she's at. And look at the headstone. See what I can connive.
Well, we're going to try and do so. I don't have a lot of money. I'm still begging my attorneys to transfer my full settlement from the JP Morgan, which is another story. But it's okay. I'm sure they will now. But yeah, we're going to get Carolyn a beautiful headstone, and we're going to do a proper memorial for Carolyn. And I'm so fucking sorry I couldn't save her. I did everything.
Ridiculous story. Imagine how I must be.
And I'm so sorry. And I know that she's looking out down in heaven. I know that she's here. I know that she's with us. And she's gonna...
And my daughter knows I won't give up.
Yeah.
I've never let my children down.
No. And I'm not going to let her down. I'm not going to let her down. I'm not going to let her down.
You know, I want a place that, you know, her kids can go see her and say, wow, this is where my mom is.
Yeah, and they're going to get that, I promise. And we're going to look after those kids, okay? We're going to look after those kids. Whew.
I mean, they have a nice settlement in the bank that they can't touch until they're over 18.
Yeah, but you know what? It's nice to make sure that they're comfortable until they're 18 as well, you know? Make sure that they're provided for.
Because she's getting, the sister's getting their annuities every month.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
I'm sure she's getting government assistance.
But, and you've got the name of the police officers and everything that you've spoken to?
And everything. Yeah, I have files upon files upon. Ask Jay. Jay will tell you the papers. I work around like I'm a paper factory.
Okay.
I can show you.
I'm so sorry you've been through this as a mom. I'm so fucking sorry.
I can show you 5 different death certificates that they tried to play with names and addresses.
So you've got all of that.
I got everything, honey. I got everything.
And have you been threatened at all?
Oh, by his family and shit, but nobody knows what I'm doing.
They all know. They all know.
You know,
they definitely fucking all know.
Somebody did approach me, though. Somebody that I know, and they said, Dorothy, please just be careful what you do. And I looked at my dad check, and I said, Mike, am I ever careful?
No,
when I feel I'm right, when I feel I am right, there's no stopping me. I'm a friggin' head-on collision until I get ready to go. I will just murder everybody away from me.
Cool.
Just stampede right through everybody.
That's awesome. And you've got, whatever happened to all of Carolyn's electronics and stuff?
Oh, they're gone.
Gone where?
They got left in North Carolina. Along with my son Joey's stuff to boot.
Like, no, but like...
My son Joey, his stuff wound up in Carolina with his sister's stuff.
So, who's got all of Carolyn's laptops and stuff? John?
John left it all in Carolina for whatever he took. I don't know. I never saw him when he got back. I have not seen my grandkids.
So,
or anybody.
Like...
Since the day my daughter left for Carolina.
So, like, all her stuff, has it just been thrown away?
Yeah. It was left in Carolina. And then John calls the other and he goes, well, if you want his stuff, it'll cost you $5,000.
He left all her evidence, everything.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Just in an empty house?
Yeah.
So what happened to that house?
John said it 6 days after she died. I got proof of that, too.
He did what?
He sold that house. He had it on the market 3 days after she died.
So he left all her stuff in that house?
Yep.
All her evidence? Everything?
He came here crying on his sister's shoulder. Because his sister was in on this, okay? I'm just going to tell you, his sister was in on this.
So he just took all his stuff, left all of her stuff, all her evidence.
His stuff and the kids' stuff and the furniture never made it to Carolina because they were parked out the street from his sister's house in a storage bin.
So all his stuff's been thrown away.
So he's got all his stuff and the kids' stuff. But everything my daughter owned, every memory, every fucking thing
has just been thrown.
It's gone. Gone.
Wow, her memory's not...
Things my mother gave her, things that can't be replaced.
Her memory will never be forgotten.
That should have gotten to her kids.
I know.
You know, just things that should have gone to my daughter just never got there. You know,
and the kids and the children didn't get anything of their mothers.
No.
Not a thing.
No, you know, Sophie, Sarah, there was 3 kids, him and my daughter, in one room. So you mean to tell me you left my daughter in that room dead with her kids? And when my son got there, after I found out she was dead, the heat was on so blasting because he was trying to keep the body warm.
So the children were in the room with their
children were in the fucking room.
With their dead mom?
Yeah. In the same bed, mind you, in the same bed.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And you want to know why that kid wound up in a hospital? What a thing to live with, huh?
Has anyone ever spoken to the children about what happened?
Nope. The cops didn't know. The sister got there and took them and swept them for the team.
And that's it. They've never even spoken to a police officer.
Nope. No, they didn't talk to the police officer. John was never investigated because if they would have investigated John and they pulled the urine on him, he would have never passed. Because he hid his drugs down in his car, in my daughter's car before he left, because he didn't have a fucking license either. Okay, so there's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just waiting. I'm going to tell you what, because there's going to be that moment. I'm going to tell you what, I'm a blast.
Do you have, I'm absolutely desperate to go to the loo, actually. This has just been such an eye-opener. So I'm going to have to cut it short there. Do you have an email?
Yep.
I'm going to send you my email address. Sorry. It's just, it's absolutely horrific that, it's not even what Carolyn went through. And now it's just what you've been through yourself.
I went through this whole thing with Carolyn.
Yeah, I know. It's like the same as my mom. It's really, as I said, my mom.
I just start all these fucking groups. But you know what? Give me a pot and give me money and let me start a group for parents because you know what? This is horrendous.
It is.
And I say this all the time, and I say this. You want my kids to respect the law when we get no respect.
No. And what's even worse is that it's in the newspaper every fucking day. And I'm like, hello, FBI. They put the phone down on me. They put the phone down on me.
They wouldn't have been on my calls. Because I called. Oh, you know I've called.
I've emailed. I've called. I'm like, what do you guys do? What are you doing in there? Oh my God. I'm going to make a cup of tea and I'm going to go have a cigarette, actually. But it is, you've got my number, and I would love to speak to you maybe tomorrow if you're free.
Tomorrow's what?
Tomorrow's Thursday or Friday if you're free.
Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. I think I have, let me just see. The only thing I have is a 12:15 appointment for a CAT scan, that's all, for my lungs.
Oh, God. Cool. Okay, well, why don't we chat in the morning, like, same time? And, like, I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. I don't have any appointments, so I'm at home. So
listen, I rescued a baby kitten, and I think it's going to die. I got to take it to the vet.
Oh, God.
Because the mother kicked it away,
Yeah.
And this thing, I've been waking up every hour and a half to feed it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Hopefully you'll make it. But why don't we speak tomorrow morning? And I'm just gonna digest how horrific this is, and let's chat tomorrow. And it is just such an honor to meet you. And she's amazing. But let's chat tomorrow.
Thank you. Same here. Anything I can do or help you with?
Yeah, I'm gonna digest it because I'm like, I just need to like. That's why I recorded our conversation, which is this is going on because like this is just because I need to remember what you're saying.
This is gonna hurt me or benefit me, so why would I lie? No reason why.
No.
I'm not getting out of this. I'm not getting anything out of this.
I'm not getting anything out of it. I just want my. Do you know what I mean?
I just want my daughter brought to justice. My daughter did not overdose, and I'll be damned. That's how her story's ended, because it's not.
Your daughter's story is not ended. Your story's daughter has not ended.
Him and Luchia, because I have emails about him getting money from Luchia.
Your daughter's story hasn't ended.
No, and neither has mine. If you ever look at my Facebook, my story hasn't ended yet.
no, yeah. All our stories hasn't ended. So I will speak to you tomorrow, and big hugs, and...
Thank you, honey. I will go ahead and I will send you my email on your messenger.
Awesome. I've got other stuff to send you. Much love.
You want me to sign it?
Pardon?
I said, anything you need, just let me know if I need to sign something or whatever.
Awesome. You're amazing. Thank you.
Team.
We're on the same team. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Thanks, Dorothy. Big hugs.
All right, love. Thank you.
Bye.
And if you need me, I'm here. Just call me, okay?
Awesome.
At any time.
Thanks, Dorothy. Much love. Bye.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.